Hey guys, what's up? I'm Herlie Kim for those who are new, and to everyone else, welcome back. I have been incognito for a while because of school, and now that I have 2 weeks break, I have another video for you guys. In today's episode, I'll be comparing two powerhouse hot tools from GHD, and some of you might already know is the GHD Platinum Plus, which is this one, and the GHD Glide Professional Performance Hot Brush. I'm so excited to share my thoughts on these hot tools, and hopefully by the end of this video, I can give you guys the pros and cons of these two hot tools. So let's quickly see how these two compare aesthetically and their features. Okay, I've had this for a couple of weeks already, so I've had plenty of time with this hair tool. It comes with this pouch that serves as a case but also doubles as a heat-resistant mat. Very useful if you ask me, as both sides of this hair tool gets very hot. And you don't want to be putting it on just any kind of surface. As always, one button for on and off, just like the Platinum Plus. I'm a big fan of the simple and easy to use design. Both have a constant temperature of 185 degrees Celsius or 365 degrees Fahrenheit. The center of the brush is filled with metal bristles, while the very outside of it feels a bit softer. Perhaps heat-resistant plastic. It definitely feels more rubbery than on the inside. I think it serves more as a barrier, while the inside metal heats up. With the GHD Platinum Plus, it's the same as always. The plates are on the top and at the bottom, and both ceramic plates heat up. So, alright guys, since we already have a quick rundown of all the features, aesthetic wise, this Platinum Plus is a lot lighter than the GHD Glide. This is kind of like really heavy. So I suppose because of the brush head, the inside is made of metal, so it adds noticeable weight to it. So before I start, since this is a comparison video, on my left side, which is this one, which is my left side here, on my left side I'll be using the Platinum Plus, and on the right side I'll be using the GHD Glide. So you guys can have a fair comparison and how it looks like, and hopefully show you guys the results on each hot tool. I already wet my hair earlier and had it air dried, so you guys can see I haven't touched anything. I haven't used any of these. I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and hopefully I will like the GHD Glide as much as I like my GHD Platinum Plus. So let's go ahead and start. Alright, so let me just give you a quick look on the edges. So if you guys can see, this one is a little more puffier, but it looks a little bit natural compared to the GHD Platinum Plus, which is really straight and sleek. I really like the sleek style that it gives me. Well, this one is more of a relaxed look where you don't want it to be too straight, so it really depends on your own preference. But a couple of things that I have noticed though, that for the GHD Glide, if you compare the heat time, this one took 1 minute and 20 seconds, and this one will only give you 20 seconds before it's ready to go. So for that, I prefer the GHD Platinum Plus because I'm always on the go. You know, I want everything to be done ASAP and as quick as possible. It's kind of a little bit disappointing because this one takes longer compared to like all the GHD products that I have. And another thing that I've noticed, that I thought that the whole brush heat up, but these ones on the outer corner that's not on the hot plates doesn't heat up, which I find is harder for me to like grip on my roots. That's why it's kind of like hard to be flat and sleek. When I was still waiting for it to heat up, it's not even ready yet, but I could already see smoke coming out. So the plates and even the back is way too hot. The whole time that I was using it, smoke was coming out, and it was real, like, don't get me wrong, sometimes there's smoke coming out of my GHD Platinum Plus as well. It does smoke, but it's just like you really get the tiniest amount. Only when if you really stay there for so long, then it does smoke, but other than that, it doesn't, right? But with this one, each stroke that I do is just like smoking hot, so I'm not sure about that. I don't feel comfortable using it. And the movement for this one is just one stroke. I don't have to like flip it back and forth, which I find a hassle for the GHD Glide because it's already heavy, and I find myself always like flipping back and forth, and it gets really confusing, especially when I'm working on the back, and I feel like my hair gets caught up in the bristles, or sometimes it gets really messy. So I feel like I have to keep doing it all over again. It requires a lot more effort than what I needed to expend. But like I said, depending on the results, depending on what you prefer, if you want it to have a sleek style or you want it to look a little more natural, then go ahead and use a GHD Glide. But if you want to have a sleek, straight style and you know it's multi-purpose, then I'm gonna go ahead and use my GHD Platinum Plus. And the thing is, it's just like the use for this one is basically just to brush your hair and straighten it and like kind of like remove the frizz. And I find that you don't have any much use to it. But with this one, with the GHD Platinum Plus, I can do curls, I can do beach waves with this one, which I find very useful. I just really like it because it's light and it's so easy to use. Bam, just turn it on and then you're good to go, and then turn it off, then you're done. And you rest assured your hair will stay all day without it getting frizzy or something. And that sums up today's video, you guys. Hopefully I'm able to justify your purchase if you already have either one of these tools. Definitely keep sending in those requests. I'm keeping track of it and we'll get to it in due time. And you already know, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and smash that notification bell to get notified in my upcoming videos. Happy holidays, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Stay awesome.